All right, we're here to do a Samsung 8-foot TV wall relocation. First thing we're going to do when we arrive on site is contact somebody with a radio and just let them know to please have the store planner or the manager meet us in electronics. Proceed to electronics, get your 3 photos, and submit your 3 photos with the city, the state, and the store number of your location. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is assess. So I can tell by looking at this 8-foot Samsung, the bottom TV is not working. The top TV is playing regular television. So we know that both of these are going to need to be addressed. On top of that, we know the Samsung light is not working. So those 3 things we will address. The first thing we're going to do is get our 3 photos. All right, so I want to get the whole thing in focus. Left to right, top to bottom. First photo. Second photo. Everything in focus. Center. Okay. So what I don't want is from the side. So don't go like this. We're going to try and get around the pole, but we want the customer's view from the left side as well. Just like that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our TVs down. We have a bunch of TV boxes right here. So all we have to do is take the TV. Normally there's no feet. They have feet on there anyway, but we're going to take them off.
All right. We're going to move it to sections 11 and 12, which will be right here and right here.
All right. All right, so we're going to move the display right here and right here. In this instance, the TVs have not been removed. I've spoken to the manager here, Lamont, and I've told him that we will go ahead and move this stuff. It's not a lot to move on an 8-foot, so we'll go ahead and help them out. We're going to move this stuff. We're going to take this 8-footer down. We're simply going to move it down to this location, take these TVs and put them right back over there. Traditionally, they would do that for you though, but we're going to help them out. We want to use a lift to take the header off, make our life a little bit easier. You're simply going to say, they tell me you have a lift we can use. And they will tell you, sure, it's in the garden center. They will tell you it's out back. You may have to go out back and sign a piece of paper, but nobody here can give you permission to use a lift. So you just simply say, they tell me you have a lift I can use. And let them answer you, and you'll have a lift to use. Okay, so we found our lift. You got a scissor lift, and you got the one-man guy here, Jeannie. We'll basically just take it out there and use it to help us get up there and take the stuff that's high, or you can just get an 8-foot and a 12-foot ladder, 8-foot and 12-foot ladder. Okay, we're going to find our ladders. We're allowed to use a 8-foot blue ladder and a 12-foot orange ladder. Coming to the back of the store, they're usually in stocking. It's this orange right here. Obviously, we're not going to use this 24-footer. So basically, they usually have them at the end of one of these racks, and it's usually bungee cord to something. So just take a look around shipping and receiving along the edge and see if you can find both ladders. Okay, so this is our 8-foot blue ladder. You can see they got it tucked in right here. So just use your imagination, find your ladders. Just takes a little time. Okay, so we have looked, and this store does not have a 12-foot orange ladder. The lift is not working. We're out of options. So what we have done is we've talked to the manager in regards to using the only other source we have, which is the hardware. We're going to go borrow a 12-foot from hardware. Just make sure that the manager's cool with it if you do it, and make sure you wipe your feet prints off of it when you put it back. Okay, so go ahead and move the bottom 2 shelves. If you're going to use a ladder, we were unable to get a lift. So instead of setting this on top of the shelves, we set them right down in there against the floor. And then we got the bottom TV down. We'll take the top TV, so we'll have one person on one ladder, one person on the other, and we'll just carefully bring it down. Okay, so we got our TVs down. The next step is to take the advertisement board off. And this is just a matter of going straight up here and straight off. It's that easy. Okay, on the 8-foot There's just some bolts right here in the center, and that's all you have to take off. Three bolts, and then the whole thing basically is just slid on. So we just slide it right off. Okay, the next step is to take the plastic face off. In order to do that, these push pins are in here, okay? Some are missing. Once you pull these out, they're probably not going to go back in, so we use zip ties or another type of push pin that you may have picked up in hardware from your experience. All right, so you see the rest of our frame. We're simply going to take this and we're just going to move it right there. Simple as that. Okay, so we have successfully put all of our shelves back over here. If they're not here to do it for you, just go ahead and put them up. And then we've rebuilt our frame exactly the same as it was. Okay, so how you put the header on the 8-footer, you can see right here, it slides right into the top. So it locks in, and you'll know when you have it lined up because you will have a hole on top. So you just secure it like that. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts on top.